Here's another great color combination. I love that black floral. It's pretty sophisticated actually. And I put it with that gold. I really like that. I think that would be kind of a different take on it, but this would even be great for a lap blanket, you guys, for someone who maybe does a little bit of sitting or handwork, something to keep them warm, especially with the cold coming in. There's also that pale pink, and that works really good with that florals in that one also. And then the next one over is this fun one with all the flowers in blue, hot pink, of course, and it's got some butterflies in it. So that gold would work in this one. And then there's the yellow, and then I grabbed that soft green because that actually really picks up on the leaves and the greenery in this one. And of course, there's that wild cool one again, and then that pale green gives it a completely different look once you take that purple away. So just showing options. Then we've got this fun camper one up here. It's got campers, it's got bears, raccoons, squirrels, fish, and we think this one is a really fun one. If you take your grandkids camping, this would be a great one. Be able to sit outside in a lawn chair wrapped up in this and be super soft. So come check out our 60-inch Minky, you guys, and see if there's something there that appeals. One of the things I'm hoping to start in 2023 is a group that works with solids. So one of the things we're going to start off with is a 2-color quilt. These are all Robert Kaufman Kona solids. These are just some of the best fabrics out on the market, you guys. The colors are deep and true. They're not grayed like some of them are. And so they're really true colors. This is just a few bolts. We've even got some warm ones right up there, backgrounds and neutrals. And we have 100 more out in the other room. But we want to start probably I don't know if it'll be the end of January or it'll be the first weekend in February. Something having to do with some 2-color quilts. And I'm going to stay true to that. And mine is probably going to be a neutral and like a craft color maybe and a deep red. But you can use any combination. And then if some of you want to do like the reds or the blues, instead of just one color. I think that works good too. So just some options and something to get in on your calendar. 2-color quilts are classic. They have been around forever. They never date and they never go out of style. We were trying to get some free patterns from Moda on some of this, also some Robert Kaufman free patterns, and we have got several books in the store featuring having to do just with our solids. So keep your eye to the ground or your ear to the ground on that one, you guys. One of the things we're going to be doing this week is cutting up our kits for calico. This is Lori Holt's new sew along that starts in January. I'm going to just keep zooming in on that so you guys can see the detail on this one. It is a 90 by 90 inch quilt. It's big. It uses about 40 plus fabric, so the cutting is a little intense, but we think that pattern is just beyond delightful, and I think it all just resonates with us, I think, when we are in Montana and rural and just harken back to the older days. And I love those bees. Those are cute. And then look at all those fruits and vegetables in there. The house is charming too, as is the little gardener. And of course, it's got chickens. So we got the fabric in last week, you guys, and I'm going to pan it over here a little bit so you can kind of see the colors. The kits, we're doing up 12 kits. 8 of them have been spoken for. So if it is something that interests you, you probably want to get in touch. And the shapes, we have the shapes. There are 82 or 84 pieces in the shapes. So if you want to do it with a friend and you guys share a packet of shapes, they're running $49 due to the number of pieces in them. So if that is something that you want to do, we are good with that. There's a guidebook. And so we'll also have that available, and we will start this in January. We haven't heard her exact start date. She sends out a couple of notices first on her blog, and a reminder, all the directions are free, the pattern is free, but it's a little hard to do it without the shapes. And it's way more fun to do it as a group if you are inclined. So we will be starting this in Monday mornings in January during our Lori Holt Club. And of course, with Lori Holt Club, you can do any Lori Holt project that you have going as long as you have purchased your fabric from us. So again, we think that is such delightful fabric. Yeah, and I've got probably 20 more bolts over in another area you guys set aside for cutting today. So if you have questions, you know just to call the store. And I know that I have not put out a newsletter in the last couple of weeks, so I'm hoping to get one done early this week. Husband goes in for surgery on his hand tomorrow, so I am off for the next 2 days while I play nurse. And so, but we are going to be doing all of our Christmas fabric, you guys, at 25% off. And then our flannels, what we have left of our winter flannels, our Christmas flannels, I should say, are going to continue to be 35% off. So we have some fun options there if you guys are still doing some Christmas presents. So consider that. And then, yeah, we still got good ideas, you guys, for patterns, for projects. We love these little gift bags. If you are in the, no, this was a different one from the pink party bag. Here is that pattern for that easy drawstring bag. That would be so cute. And there's nothing wrong with getting a start for next year. We, of course, still have some Dione Roberts patterns, the very Mary Montana stockings. They're just so, so cute. And we have the buffalo plaids to go with that. We have runners. We have a nativity pattern that we just think is so cool from So Kind of Wonderful. Lots of elements. You can just do one. You can do all. And we have some Winter Wonderland patterns that I think would probably go with any kind of Christmas line. And we have a few gifts, of course. We are still doing our panels from Moda, from the Yuletide Gatherings flannel line. And then we have half-yard flannels, but now some of those flannels are 35% off, so that's a good deal. We have pillowcase kits that coordinate, and they make for 2 pillowcases. Sorry, I know that shine is on there. We have some runners that go together in about an hour. So a couple of ideas to keep you guys intrigued.